Ladies and gentlemen, Blitzcraft brings you two of their finest players they have ever seen, and I am your host, LiquidJinx. And in the red corner, we have the undefeated, the all-time world champion, MntDew, weighing in at about 700 league game kills and with a massive Protoss fetish. And in the blue corner, we have the underdog, the all-time mini-game champion, the challenger, Legacy! Alright players, I want a clean, safe fight, and on the bell, you may commence. Are you ready? Ding ding! So we have MntDew queuing up his first probe. Legacy queuing up his first probe as well. It's both standard. MntDew sending out his probe to do some early scouting. He's got him queued up all over the arena. And it looks like Legacy will be throwing down his pylon and then scouting with his probe. There goes his probe. Throwing down a pylon near his base, not near his ramp. And then going out to scout. Looks like he will try to do some fast attacking here. We might see really quick zealots from Legacy. MntDew is waiting on his pylon to queue up more probes. And it looks like Legacy has chrono boosted his Nexus. Looks like here's the high five. Yeah. There's the high five. So the probe's just passed. If MntDew was watching his probe, he would have known that he wasn't up there. So it looks like Legacy has a gateway going down. MntDew has his gateway going down as well. Looks like it was about a few seconds earlier than Legacy's. So he is quicker on the draw with that placement. Throwing down an assimilator as well. So it looks like we will be seeing stalkers from MntDew. And here comes MntDew's probe to do some scouting. So MntDew is going to see that gateway and that assimilator go down. And now he's just going to sort of stay in his base for a while until he decides to attack him. And it looks like MntDew's gateway is done, and he should be queuing up his zealot right here. And here's Legacy's probe. Throwing down a cybernetics core instead of queuing up that first zealot, so it looks like he will be quick teching 2 stalkers. And here is Legacy throwing down his cybernetics core and another pylon. As you can see, MntDew has not thrown down his another pylon, though he doesn't really need it with only 16 out of 18. This will mean that Legacy will be able to get ahead in the probe count, while MntDew has to slow down his probing to build a pylon. And it looks like MntDew might be throwing a proxy. Yeah, there's his proxy pylon. So it looks like he will be warping in men to the front line when he goes to attack. And it looks like his other probe is chasing Legacy's probe just to make sure he doesn't throw down any proxy pylons either. And it looks like we have a zealot coming from Legacy, and he is chrono boosting his warp gate technology. And the zealot is now side blading the probe. MntDew trying to save his probe. And it looks like MntDew has a zealot out as well, and is chrono boosting his warp gate technology. And it looks like Legacy brought back his Zealot. He didn't feel like chasing him across the map. And we have MntDew throwing up 2 more gateways, so it looks like we will be... Actually, I probably guarantee you he is going 3 gateway, probably rush while expanding. It seems to be a nice build that he likes to do. And it looks like Legacy is going to do basically the same thing, but with 4 gates. I don't know why MntDew likes to do 3 gates, but he likes to do 3 gates. Throwing down his 3rd pylon now, and throwing up an assimilator. And it looks like Legacy hasn't thrown up his 2nd assimilator. His warp gate technology is almost done, and he has a sentry out now. MntDew still only going with 1 zealot. And his warp gate technology is almost done. Chrono boosting the last little bit of it. Still pumping out those probes. And his last 2 gateways are finished just in time for the warp gate technology to finish to change them all. At the same time, Legacy is doing the same thing. So as you can see here, they're both doing basically the exact same builds, and around the exact same timing, which is actually pretty amazing. But as you see here, MntDew has actually placed a proxy pylon, while Legacy has not. And Legacy is moving out now, which means MntDew should probably be moving out now too soon. And it looks like MntDew's Zealot is going to see this little rush here. Yeah, and he's going to run back to his base while sending these stalkers in down at his base, which is really going to mess up Legacy, because he's going to either have to pull back or try and take out MntDew's base. Nope, it looks like he's going to go back. There he is, he's warping in 2 more stalkers. There come 2 more sentries, or 2 sentries from MntDew. Might force field right here. Yeah, there we go. Blocking him from his own base. But he does have a problem here because Legacy could just keep warping and Ment into his base. That will be a problem. Force fielding that ramp again. He is not going to let Legacy reinforcements come up. His men are almost dead. There goes 1 sentry, 1 stalker,